Welcome back to Me Being Cheap. We are about 1/3 the way into month 2, and we've had a couple of expenses that have popped up, some of which were known, some of which were unexpected. So we need to make some adjustments, or I need to make some adjustments, so that I come out with money at the end of the month that I can pay extra on the mortgage, since that is what I'm trying to do. So the first thing, for those of you that follow the Dave Ramsey program and are familiar with the baby steps, I am on baby step 7, and what that means is I've paid off all of my debts except for my mortgage. I have a 6-month emergency fund built up. I am putting 15% into retirement, and I am also funding or investing for the purpose of my children's education, which leaves the last step, which is to pay off the mortgage. That's what I'm working on. So if I was working on baby step 1, baby step 2, or 3, I probably would not be taking a vacation, because I would need to be what they call gazelle intense to try and get those paid off. However, I've done that before. I'm just trying to cut some corners, save some money, get the mortgage paid off. So I did take a vacation, and on that vacation I did pay cash for meals, admission, other incidentals. I did have a couple charges on my bank card. That was for the hotel, and also the gas. I split expenses with a friend and paid for part of the gas. So I have those 2 expenses. I knew I was going to have them. They're not unexpected. However, I was hiking and backpacking, Pikes Peak, and I did slip and fall, and I came back with a souvenir. I do have some lovely stitches here. Now, I will be able to pay the medical bill by using my health savings account. I do contribute to that regularly. I have a high deductible insurance. But the expense that's associated with this that I did not, I didn't plan on doing this. There was a rescue group that actually came and got me by ATV. Took me the remaining 3 miles down the mountain. So I'm going to send them a donation. There's a very valuable service that they provide. They don't charge for it. However, I feel compelled. I really believe in the work that they do. I'm going to send them a donation. There was no way I could have hiked down there. My knee was split wide open. You could see everything in it. Ended up with 12 stitches. Okay, so those are the extra expenses this month. And so the way that we're going to work around them, my little whiteboard here, I have them listed out. I'm going to have a yard sale, and I'm going to do some pantry shopping. All this extra stuff that you see laying out, I don't know, maybe you can't see it. It's kind of off screen. I've been pulling stuff out to have a yard sale. This is to kind of declutter the house, work on moving towards minimalism. I've been in this house over 20 years. There's a lot of stuff that I can get rid of. So I am going to try and have a yard sale. And then pantry shopping, I don't really know what the word for that is, but basically it's using what you have on hand. And here in my kitchen, I took an inventory of my freezer, my fridge, and my cabinets. And basically, these first few pages of this notebook are just an inventory of what I had on hand in the freezer. And I can look at this and make some notes and try and come up with a recipe so that I use up what I have and I don't have to go to the store and buy more. So for example, tonight we had friends over and I cooked a pan of lasagna. I had some hamburger meat in the freezer. I had some fresh tomatoes that a neighbor or a friend had given to me. I had stuck them in my freezer, didn't have a chance to do anything with them. I cooked those down into the tomato sauce along with half an onion I had in my fridge. I had half a box of lasagna noodles. I was able to use that up. It's only made a small pan. And if you watch some of my previous videos, you know that I did a stock up or a pantry stock up on dairy products when they were on sale last month. And with that, I was able to use up some of the cottage cheese that I had bought and that was in the freezer, as well as some of the mozzarella cheese. My chickens have finally started laying eggs, and so I did put some egg into the lasagna as well. So anyway, it's all about taking an inventory and then just be sure to use up what you have on hand. I do have one more expense that will be coming later on this month. I did pre-order a whole hog. I like to get my foods locally, especially my meats from small farms that kind of free range their animals and they're not crowded. And that hog is actually at the butcher's right now. The hams are curing, the bacon is curing. I will have that expense probably in about another week. I will be paying for the whole hog, the meat and everything. However, that is my pork for the entire year. So anyhow, that's what I'm working on right now. 1/3 into the month. We're having a yard sale this weekend and we are pantry shopping to avoid spending any extra money at the store. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a great evening.